What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, CamATL, and welcome back to another NBA High Five video with your boy. It was another fantastic night last night. Drop a like down below, comment anything in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Excited to get into this. Sorry I haven't had a high five in a couple days, or maybe just one day, but been busy. As you guys know, I have a child coming into the world in another 3 months or so, something like that. So we've been getting the room ready and stuff like that too. So my time has been definitely I've been having to juggle and still do regular real life stuff. I'm not at my mom's house like a lot of these guys are, so I have a lot of responsibility that I got to handle as a normal adult as well at the same time. So sometimes I might possibly miss videos. I try to get them out every day of the week, but if I don't, then it's because I probably am doing like some family type stuff, getting my kids' room ready and stuff like that. But outside of that, man, let's keep the heat going, man. We've been incredibly hot in DFS. Had another amazing night last night. Damn near got a takedown. And we were like one player away from getting a takedown on last night's NBA slate, so it was a good one. Excited to get into this one. We got a bigger slate on tap today. We got a 9 game slate here, so I'm not going to keep up too much of your time. As you can see, I already have a sorted point per salary on the Greenlight Optimizer. You get access to this with any membership at greenlightdfs.com, by the way. Same thing for NFL as well. We have an NFL Optimizer as well. So, which I'll be doing the final look for NFL after this video. The reason I didn't do a first look video is there was so much information popping out early this week that it was just so hard to get a handle on who's really going to be in play and who's not. You know what I mean? So much was going on with the COVID, guys sitting because of COVID and stuff like that. So it's just a lot of news that was coming out, a lot of different things. So I figured, you know what, no reason to do a first look lineup when a lot of this is probably going to change and is nowhere near what it's, you know what I mean? A lot of this is going to change. So might as well wait till later on in the week and just do a final look breakdown. And we're going to do that after this. But let's go ahead and get straight into this, in and out, and send you guys on your way. As you guys know, I'll update the optimizer anytime we get any injury updates and stuff like that to put us in the best updated position to succeed. All right. So let's get it. Starting off. First and foremost, Terence Davis is my biggest value on the slate. I have him projected 25 and a half. He's my favorite point per salary play on the slate today, and he is definitely going to be a guy that I'm definitely interested in getting exposure to today. I love this game in general. Sacramento Charlotte game is a game I really have some interest in. Josh Hart is a very interesting value as well at 5K. As you can see, I have him projected over 31, almost 32. Precious Achiuwa, if he is in fact back, I have him almost at 27. Cody Martin is another guy. He's been starting at point guard, which has been pretty cool because anytime a guy starts at point guard, his floor is going to be high, just off the assists and just his usage. He's probably going to have in the offense most of the time. Cody Martin switching the point guard has been great for him. He's been fantastic. I mean, his lowest performance has been 26. Round his 5.7 up to 6K. As you can see, I have him projected almost 33. I have him projected over 5x, even if you round him up to 6K. So I love Cody Martin. He's one of my favorite plays on this slate. As you can see so far in this high five, I love the Charlotte Sacramento game. I mean, Charlotte's missing a ton of people, and this game environment's just a quick high fantasy point per minute game right here. Everybody, both sides are just going to be putting it up. So I really love both sides of this game. It is my favorite game to attack, and I am heavily involved on this, at least early on in the slate. Obviously, Charlotte's missing a lot of high usage guys. We know LaMelo, Terry Rozier, those guys are out still. So Cody Martin, Miles Bridges are fantastic options, but we're not done yet. I'm adding another one. Gordon Hayward. I have Gordon Hayward projected over 41, almost 41 and a half. I mean, at 7.3, it makes him out to be a fantastic play. All right. I mean, the projections between him and Miles Bridges are damn near the same, and there's a $400 difference. But I love both of these guys, and I'm really trying to get exposure to this game. All right. I'm not going to mention it anymore because obviously I want exposure to this game because every play in the high five is from this game. Harrison Barnes is another fantastic option. All right. I mean, this game in general, Harrison Barnes just feels a little too cheap to me for a guy who's going to play 30, mid 30s minutes. Good matchup here against Charlotte, who gave up almost 49 to Tobias Harris, gave up almost 54 to John Collins. I really like this spot here for him. I mean, it's a fantastic spot, and Sacramento Charlotte game is where I'm definitely going to attack. So early look, as you can see, this is definitely the game I'm looking to attack. Literally, the entire high five is in that game. All right, so it is a very important game to me as of right now in the early looks. Other values that I like, I talked about Josh Hart. As long as he's definitely in the lineup, I like him. He's been a solid fantasy point per minute contributor this year. He's been a solid player in general this year. And at 5K, he's just too cheap. He's been dropping 30s on average, and I have him projected almost 32. Precious Achiuwa, if he's in. Let's look at the other value that I like. Landry Shamet grades out very well. Have him over 22. RJ Barrett, have him almost 30 at 5'1". That's almost 6x. So I like RJ. Darius Bazley at 4'1" against the Lakers. Um, yeah, so that's mainly the guys that I like. Let's see, my top projected player on this slate is going to be Giannis against Houston. And then you got James Harden, Luka Doncic, Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Anthony Davis. Pay attention to this Lakers spot. If AD misses, LeBron's going to obviously get a huge bump. If LeBron misses, AD's going to get a huge bump. Pay attention to it because they did both just play last night, and they're both injury prone. So we don't know what to expect here. They might rest one. So that's definitely a spot to keep an eye on, and things would definitely change if one of these big dogs end up being ruled out. All right? Thank you guys for joining me. I'm keep it short and sweet. I got a final look video for NFL to do, but yeah, as of right now, y'all, the best grade out plays for me projections wise and just the way I'm loving this slate is going to be Sacramento Charlotte. I'm going to want a lot of exposure to it. Rashawn Holmes is also out for Sacramento. That gives bumps to these guys. It's also going to give a bump to, Marvin Bagley. It's going to give a bump to Tristan Thompson, Alex Len, these center guys who are going to get some extra minutes. Now keep in mind, Charlotte plays small ball. So, maybe we won't see too much Tristan Thompson or Alex Len because they can't really run the floor like Charlotte likes to do. Maybe Marvin Bagley is a good spot here. So Harrison Barnes might even play some of the five. Who knows? Depending on how big Charlotte's really, they usually run fairly small with PJ being their center. So I really like this spot here for this game, and that's definitely how I'm leaning so far. All right. Thank you guys for joining me as always. Greenlightdfs.com to join the squad. Let's keep smashing, baby. Let's get it. If you haven't joined Week 14 NFL yet, go do that now. Greenlightdfs.com. And when you do so, you have access to my NFL optimizer. You can see my personal projections for each player. So if you have any questions whether I like this guy or this guy, it's easy to find out through the optimizer. You can answer your own questions that way. All right? And I'm out. Peace.